Welcome back to part two of the interview, exclusive with Officer Nic. Thank you for coming back.
I don't know, like I said, I don't know anything about that particular situation. I have to do research, but I think that every situation, like I said, every situation is different. So we see things every day. We see different things. On the, especially like on the traffic stop. That's what people don't understand. That's one of the most, even though we do it every day. That's probably one of the most dangerous, we're kind of our most vulnerable. So we're really on the defensive when it comes to that, because you got cars coming by, we have to position our cars a certain way to avoid getting hit. So there's things like that. So the traffic stops are the most vulnerable. And then we're walking up to a car. Traffic person walking up to us. We're walking up to them. Right. So you never know at that point someone could easily do something to harm you if they wanted to. I think for the most part, most people don't want to harm police at all. So I don't believe that's true. But at the same time, you never know who. You can't distinguish that until you're interacting with that person to stop us all the way through. Okay, that person was, pretty. Like obviously, there's certain things that are indications that you can see. Like, okay, this person's not, a threat or anything like that. But you always want to be safe because you never want to let your guard down. Because the moment you do, bad things can happen.
And I thank you guys for being out there on the front line with the protesters, protecting the line, keeping it in order, but allowing them to have a voice. So, 2020 protests, how important is that to what we see happening today?
In regards to what do you say?
In all fairness, should they be letting their voice be heard right now?
Yeah, voice should be heard at any time.
Right.
It shouldn't have to take for someone to lose their life for people to just automatically stop listening. I think everyone, has the right to, to voice their feelings, things
right.
that.
I like that you said feelings. You didn't say opinion. I love that you said feelings.
Yeah,
these are real feelings. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's I have no issues with so if you feel some other way, you say it. I went to protest myself, and I was there. Now as a police officer, as a civilian clothes, everything. People were there. They were saying how they truly feel. I don't see like there was any issue with that.
Right.
With them doing that. I feel like that's a good thing.
That's good that you care. That's good to have. To see compassion in the uniform. Good to see compassion in that you care about the feelings. Are you allowed to speak to us about George Floyd in any kind of way? What are your thoughts on as his little girl said, the man that changed the world? What are your thoughts on George Floyd?
Just on that situation, I feel like it was just handled very, very poorly. Because it's just hard watching that video because you see at least as a police officer, you look at it like, man, this guy had all this time just to make the right decision, even though he was making the wrong decision by putting his knee on his neck. I feel like he had so much time to just do the right thing. Because I know that in this line of work, you can easily get tunnel vision. That happens so often. You're like, oh man, I didn't realize that. You'll do something even on a regular call, or anything like that. You'll look back at your body camera video. You're like, man, I didn't realize, that was happening. I didn't even realize, I was doing that. Those type of things can happen. But after things are calm and things like that, you should be able to collect your thoughts. And hey, I don't think I should be doing this. I don't think I should be I don't think I should be having my knee on this person's neck.
People yelling at you, does that kind of take you out the tunnel vision? That you hear the crowd going crazy?
Yeah, no, I mean that could contribute to that, but there's still no excuse for what was done to George Floyd.
Yeah.
So that is no excuse.
Indeed, George Floyd, in my mind, was a soldier for an unnecessary cause. So we're looking at change. We're looking at 18 nights of protest. Your age group does not seem to be letting up. They predicted that they would march for 5 nights. They are on night 18. You guys are determined to see some change. Is that it?
Yeah, I believe people in my age group want to see change, and I feel like it should be granted. I feel like certain things need to be changed. When those things will happen, I'm not sure. But it'd be good to see certain things change. So
that's good. Yeah, I'd like to see compassion in an officer. The chick that raised you, she's amazing. No, I'm joking. So, do you feel respected in the community that you policed?
I feel like I'm respected. There's people that come up to me every day. They thank me for what I do. And it's really cool because it's people are, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, those. But I myself, I like to reach out to same skin color as me, and whenever you have questions about the type of stuff we do, I like to educate on that because not a lot of people know about what we do. They just know what they see on TV, and they're like, and then that's their assumption, and they're like, oh, all police officers do things that way. Well, no, not necessarily. Every department is different. Every state is different. So countries too. People come from different countries, and they expect law enforcement to work how they work back home. So that's just But I feel like I'm pretty well respected. I don't feel like people intentionally try to disrespect me. Obviously there's been certain situations where, those are very, very, few and far between all the good interactions I've had.
Right. So, Black Lives Matter. What are your thoughts on Black Lives Matter? It's the obvious that we all are individual. We all come from different backgrounds. We're not all the same person in the same skin color. We're still individuals. So what are your thoughts on where we are with the Black Lives Matter movement?
I just think it's people have a misunderstanding of the Black Lives Matter movement. They're not saying that only Black Lives, matter or anything like that, or it's us against them. They're just saying like, hey, my life is important, and it's not. It shouldn't be. Devalued because my skin looks a certain way. I feel like a lot of people are educated in that, and I see that with the law enforcement because not everyone I work with is black, so they don't necessarily understand how this works, or what people are feeling out there, within the Black Lives Matter.
Right. Now, so we all have things going on in each of our communities. While we're out there, while the world is out there protesting, you guys still have work to do? People still breaking in cars, people still robbing banks and stealing from stores. And are you guys handling that, or do you guys need help?
Obviously, everybody wishes there's, more officers to help out and things like that. Because if there's more officers, that make things easier. And, so officers will become overwhelmed with responding call to call. That can bring stress levels down and things like that. But obviously, money isn't unlimited. So, but I feel like we're still doing our jobs how we normally do them. In my area, we haven't seen any type of rioters and looters and things like that. So everything's been good here. But even if it wasn't, we'd still be doing our jobs. I mean, we were trained to do.
Right. Now, and that is a good point to make too. We have a crisis going on in a global pandemic. So the elderly feel like they're at home, they're vulnerable. What are your thoughts to the elderly? What can you say to them? Are you guys still available to answer calls?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's changed. Obviously, it's changed on the type of calls that we're responding to now. Like, certain things like if it could be told over the phone, that like if it's a certain report that can be made over the phone, that's probably something we'll do. But not every case is like that. So sometimes even though there's a pandemic going on, you have to go in person because there's no other way to take care of the case.
Right.
So that's like now things have changed. Like, and I think that's probably how it's going to be in the future now. Even after this pandemic passes, I think most calls are just going to be, if it's something that can be told over the phone, then that's just how it's going to be. So.
Do you guys ever get a whole bunch of, I'm going to term it this, so these are my words, not yours, what seems like a little tattletale in a way, like, oh, okay, you guys, you're going to send a mediator over, but maybe not an officer. Do you have any part of your department that can show up for you? Not necessarily taking uniform off the street for something that my cousin broke my dessert dish and I'm mad at her. We're not fighting, but come arrest her because she broke my favorite dish. Do you have like somebody that can come that's not a cop? Any kind of mental health or extra social services that can show up for you?
I mean, there's so I'd say this. So like after. When we go through the academy, we go through a lot of training, things that we become certified on. But, and we go through, once we get on the job, we go through field training and things that we become certified on. But after that, the training doesn't stop. In our profession, the training doesn't stop. So we train every day pretty much on how to get better for each different call. So, we've taken mental health classes and how to, handle or come in contact with people and handle it. Because, a lot of times you're going to be dealing with people in the worst state. You're not going to be, it would be an easy job if every time we come in contact with them, they're happy-go-lucky, things like that. But that's not the nature of the job. Not everyone is going to be happy. And, a lot of times people are going to be upset. There's going to be victims. There's going to be suspects. And you just have to be ready for that. And I don't think, so I feel like we're obviously we can use more training because training should be, I feel like something that should be constant. But, money doesn't grow on trees, so training costs. So it's like, that's why, if you see certain situations where, the officers want, undertrained, this department's probably not paying for those courses or those classes so he can become a better officer. So, I feel like, but for the most part, at least with my department, we handle those type of things pretty well, so we wouldn't need someone from the outside or mediator, anyone like that to take care of it, unless it was necessary. Then we'll call someone else out, because we're going to use as many resources as we need to take care of the situation.
Okay, that's really, really good, and it's good to know that you gave us a point that we didn't understand. The training isn't free, you guys, so here you go thinking that they can just throw money away, and the training isn't even free. So I've heard the training conversation all week, and that's a very good point. Thank you for sharing that with the listeners. We're going to save the negative for the last, so do you want to take a break before I give you this negative question that you have to answer, or you feel like you're ready?
You can go with what you got.
All right. So, F the police. All of them are bad. So, what is your response to the mind that thinks that every time they see that uniform, it's a bad person?
Like I said, for my interactions with people, I pretty much go based off of, hey, this person probably never had a good interaction. Like, that's my assumption, right? So I'm saying this person probably never had a good interaction with a police officer before. So before I come in contact with this person, I'm going to make sure I'm at my absolute best, and I'm going to, basically not necessarily putting on a show or being disingenuous, but you're just going to show your best side to that person, because you never know what type of contact they've had with the police before. Sometimes the type of contact they've had might have been pretty traumatic. So to not, escalate things, you just want to, put on your best self for each person. So at the end of the contact, they're like, hey, thank you, have a good day. Those type of things you want people to say at the end of, because at the end of the day, well, at least from my department, it's all about customer service. So if you're arresting someone or anything like that, you just want to make sure that you provide the best service to that person.
Your department, coming from you, Officer Nic, that's the first time I've ever heard the word customer service used with the police department. Yeah, we want the Chick-fil-A version. We don't really, that's really good. It's so important to treat people like they're human. So, are you able to remove yourself? Like you said, you'll get back-to-back calls. Shake it off, and go to the next call pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're trying to do. Like you said, not every call is the same. And you're just, because what we're there to do is to be a fact finder. It's not our jobs to put our personal opinions in certain things. What we're really doing is we're a fact finder, and we're just trying to figure out what happened, and we're using the knowledge that we've had from our training and just experience on the streets, or sometimes just life experiences. That's what you use to determine on how to handle certain situations. And if you had good training, you've been through certain life experiences that teach you can usually handle the situation pretty well. It's sort of people that don't have good training, or they don't take the time to train themselves on certain things, and they'll handle it pretty poorly.
Exactly. So I'm impressed by the customer service. I'm going to open up the beam, you guys. Alrighty. So I'm trusting that you can behave. We always have the same conversation. If there is a language barrier, I would ask you to translate, okay? So let's go ahead and open the beam as we get ready to ask Officer Nic my last question. The beam is now open for you to jump in if you have any questions. You can auto beam or camera beam. That choice is on you, okay? So you guys can auto beam or camera beam. The beam is now open. Alrighty, so Officer Nic, when it comes to, we already talked about how you feel about, when people, I love that you said customer service as a response. Now, your department, chokeholds, or I guess your state, are you guys doing chokeholds, or are you talking about reforming and not doing it? And did you learn chokeholds in the academy?
From what I've learned in the academy, the chokehold has always been something that's just off the table. It's not something that you do. Every situation is different. So, if you're fighting for your life, basically, it's a deadly force situation. Then obviously, chokehold, something that might be warranted, but just doing a chokehold because someone's resisting arrest, that's not something you do. You don't just do something like that. But if someone's trying to actually kill you or something like that, then you do whatever you have to do. Whether you use any tool that you can use just to, to save your life. But I'm sure someone just resisting harassment doesn't want to do what you say. You don't just put someone in a chokehold. But just from what I've learned and from just experience in the academy, we were never taught to put a chokehold on someone. That's never been something that we did.
Yeah, I think that is you're walking into some real funny territory. But that was a good question already. So you guys have like about maybe a few more minutes. It looks like I've only had 4 more minutes with Officer Nic. So you guys, if you want to jump in the beam, you can go ahead and jump in the beam. Crimson Hood, we appreciate you. You want to jump in the beam? I don't know your situation if you're able to. Mz DeeVa fan page, thank you for the love. Appreciate you guys. And we're going to give you a little break just to ask you to stick around for those 4 minutes to see if anybody wants to, in person, ask a question, okay?
Phenomenal interview with Officer Nic. Thank you so much for coming by the Mz DeeVa podcast platform and giving us a real look into current events and giving us a look into how you got started in law enforcement, how you were inspired, the things that you experienced and learned in the academy, and the things that you're learning on your own. So much compassion, your ability to give customer service, your compassion, everything that you bring to the table makes you a phenomenal officer. We want to highlight our phenomenal officer in these dark times that we're in here in the year of 2020. So thank you so much for sharing that light of hope that you gave to so many of us, just seeing the other side of a good officer. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you next podcast.